Merab versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Merab fought Henry Cejudo, in which Henry Cejudo robbed Merab in round 1.
Have long been a part of the arsenal.
But then Merab brought it back, took control of the fight, slammed Henry Cejudo in round 3, and Merab won by decision. After this, Merab went on to fight Sean O'Malley, in which Merab started off great, took control of the whole entire fight with his grappling and wrestling. He basically bitched Sean O'Malley, in which Merab won by decision. Now let's take a look at Umar Nurmagomedov's latest performances, in which he fought Beksa Amakan, in which Beksa dropped Umar in round 1, but then Umar brought it back, completely outclassed and outlanded Beksa, and Umar Nurmagomedov ended up taking it by decision.
And still undefeated, Umar!
Now after this, Umar Nurmagomedov went to fight Corey Sandhagen, in which both started out very fast, but Umar showed that his wrestling and grappling is just on a whole different level, and Umar won by decision. And based off the latest performances, I have Merab winning this fight. Now I think we all know what's up with this fight. I think we all know that it's a 50-50 fight, and we know what we are going to see. We're going to see very competitive wrestling and grappling, and depending on how close the fight is, after the fight, fans might say that the loser of this fight got robbed. But anyways, let's talk about this fight and why I disagree with Merab being mad at the fact that the UFC chose Umar to be next for the title. And that is because stylistically, Umar is the only guy in the division who poses a threat to Merab right now. Merab has beaten many great fighters who were high ranked and who were former champions. So why not give the wrestler a shot at the title and see if he has what it takes to be Merab? So that's the first reason why I believe that Umar was the best choice. And lastly, it's because Umar is young and undefeated, being 29 years old. And he's been having some dominant performances, proving that he has what it takes to compete at the highest level. I mean, this man outstruck Corey Sandhagen when everybody thought that he was going to get outclassed on the feet. So the way I see this fight going is that on the feet, both men are going to be very quick and they're going to be very hesitant, just because takedowns can come from both men. But I do believe that Umar, being the longer fighter and showing to have the better boxing skills, I do believe that he's going to control the fight on the feet. But let's say that Merab shoots for a takedown. Well, I believe that his plan is going to be to hold Umar there and just control him, which I believe that's how he wins this fight. I believe his only chance at winning this fight is to take Umar down, control him, and get that control time. And if you can do that throughout the whole rounds, that might allow him to win this fight. But I don't think that's going to happen. I believe that Umar's going to win this fight. I think Umar's going to mix up the striking really well, along with the wrestling and with the takedown defense. And I think that's going to allow him to win this fight.